Today's episode of the More You Know podcast is brought to you by CrowdQuestion, a brand new social communication platform focused on connecting crowds to bring everyone closer to their community, as well as enhancing any occasion. Rather than being a social media platform focused on content and advertising, they're focused on communication and connection. Learn more about the platform and download the app free at crowdquestion.com.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
Know
podcast.
Today I want to elaborate on aspects of the value of hope that John Maxwell shares in his book, Sometimes You Win, Sometimes You Learn. Hope is no doubt a beautiful thing. It keeps people going, and it's beautiful in a multitude of ways. Along with that, there's immense power in hope. And the other amazing thing that hope does is it sparks transformation. With all this being said, there's obviously immense value in understanding and having an awareness of hope. So I now want to share some aspects of hope that John breaks down in his book. I first want to share what hope does for mankind. Hope shines brightest when the hour is darkest. Hope motivates when discouragement comes. Hope energizes when the body is tired. Hope sweetens when the bitterness bites. Hope sings when all melodies are gone. Hope believes when the evidence is limited. Hope listens for answers when no one is talking. Hope climbs over obstacles when no one is helping. Hope endures hardship when no one is caring. Hope smiles confidently when no one is laughing. Hope reaches for answers when no one is asking. Hope presses towards victory when no one is encouraging. Hope dares to give when no one is sharing. And finally, hope brings the victory when no one is winning. What it comes down to is, in short, hope gives. And after sharing what hope does for mankind, I can't help but think of the perfect example of a group of people who show this. And these are the incredible Jewish people who made it through the Holocaust. They faced the most disturbing trials and tribulations, literally having a group trying to exterminate them. But they used hope to help make it through. Whenever you hear Holocaust survivors' stories, they always bring up aspects of hope, and how they always maintained hope. The example of Holocaust survivors also touches on another point, being that hope is highly inspiring. It gives us the motivation for living and learning, and I want to share several reasons for how it does. The first is that hope says yes to life. The courage to believe that life is worth living and to carry on directly comes from hope, as well as directly correlating to the level of hope someone has. The second thing is that hope fills us with energy. And this is clearly shown in a mirrored aspect of hope with those who are hopeless. Those who suffer from depression often have no energy, and I can say that this is true based on my own experience of being depressed. Lack of hope and lack of energy usually go hand in hand. Next, number 3 is that hope focuses forward. Hope goes along with dreams and desires. Because of this, when you're hopeful, you're always looking and moving forward. And finally, number 4 is that hope is a difference maker. If you embrace hope, it can be your greatest asset and your greatest weapon. Now that we understand the clear power of hope, I now want to share John's advice for cultivating hope. The first thing to do is realize that hope is a choice. Number 2 is to change your thinking, focusing on hope. And then finally, number 3, win some small victories, which will naturally come from the first 2 steps. These smaller victories can then be used to propel larger victories. Hope is no doubt one of the most transformative and powerful traits. No matter who you are, even if you're facing terrible circumstances, by implementing hope you can make positive change. And you can also use hope to assist you with making a tremendous impact in this world and crafting a life of significance. I hope this talk makes a positive impact in your life. Please subscribe to the podcast wherever you are listening or watching it. Check out other episodes. Leave a review. Follow the podcast on social media at More You Know Pod. And sign up for CrowdQuestion to ask me questions about the episode. Again, thank you for listening as we propel through podcasting with the More You Know.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
Know
podcast.